Yak Monday on the phone with us today, and it is from ABDC and Step Up, and man, this guy is all over the place. Tallie Brinson, how's it going, Tallie?
What's good, man? I'm feeling real good today.
Yeah, what you doing in the rain?
Hey, the rain's trying to put me to sleep, man.
Yeah. I had to throw myself out of bed 3 times to make it here, and I'm actually, good thing it's radio. We're real casual in sweats today.
Right.
So Tallie, tell me, we were talking earlier, a lot of people are here in LA, but you're from Georgia. You grew up in Atlanta.
Right.
Went to the Performing Arts School, and you majored in instrumental music. Is that correct?
Right. Mm-hmm. Tri-Cities High School, East Point, Georgia.
East Point. So shout out to East Point, Georgia. We've probably got some folks on from there.
Yeah.
And you went to school in Florida, correct?
Yeah, I went to Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, chapter Omega Psi Phi. Omicron Gamma, chapter Phi Mu Alpha. A lot of things, man. Strikers. I'm a dancer. A lot, man. The list goes on at FAMU.
Nice. So when you decided to make the jump to Hollywood, how was that for you? What was the process in your head? What you were thinking?
Wow, you know what? It was a crazy process because my crew, the Strikers, we actually had made America's Best Dance Crew that season 3, I believe.
Correct.
And under the founding of Mr. Shapiro Hardeman, he's who handpicked us. He chose me to be the spokesperson. We went on the show.
And we also want to mention Howard and Karen Schwartz because they're a big part of ABDC.
I love Howard and Karen Schwartz.
Yep.
Also, Chuck Maldonado, man, he was so instrumental in getting us in that show and getting us prepared for it. But, we survived 6 out of 8 weeks. We finished in the top 4, and we currently have the 4th most memorable performance on America's Best Dance Crew, since all the seasons have came out. So what we did, we went on that show, and we just put ourselves out there as best we could. We didn't win, but we knew we had something there with making a push to move to L.A. So we all moved out together, all 7 of us. Actually, and then more Strikers came after that. Guys who didn't do the show moved out with us. We all stay together now in North Hollywood, and we're making our dreams come true, man.
So is it 7 guys in a 1-bedroom? Is that kind of how it works?
It started off in a 3-bedroom condo with 8 guys. Now we got a 5-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? Still the same number. We got, people in and out and here and there, like people traveling. Peter St. Elizabeth traveling the world. Eddie, he's over in Singapore. He's back now. But, people are in and out all the time, and, man, we're loving it right now.
So, tell people, what's it like to be on a dance show? I know I go to a lot of the tapings. I'm good friends with Howard, and I work with them on HHI. So tell people what it's like. You guys dance. We did the taping. Was that the Thursday taping on that season?
Yeah.
Or was it? Okay, so we taped on Thursday.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday taping.
Yep. So tell people what your week was like, or did you get any breaks, or did you guys literally dance? When the show wrapped that night on Thursday, you were probably up, till midnight or 1, working on your next routine. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, man. We didn't even leave the studio until 2:00 in the morning. And we had to get our minds refreshed and ready for the next week and taking on the next challenge. Now we had a great time. We had a lot of good crews on that season, Beat Freaks, Quest Crew. I can't name them all right now.
Sure.
We had a great time with them, and we just wanted to make sure we put on our best performance every time, and everybody was disciplined. We was in the gym trying to look good on TV and everything that. So it was real cool.
Yeah, and everybody, doesn't realize in the dance world, dancer's a dancer. Doesn't mean if you're competing, it's the camaraderie amongst all the folks, and it's, everybody's good friends and helping each other out.
Yeah, I mean, it get a little more gritty than that. It does get a little more gritty. You have a lot of people with some hidden agendas or whatever, and, hey, you just got to deal with it, But our crew is so strong, the Strikers All-Stars, we're all together, so, we didn't have to go through some of the things, being out on our own and everything. We were our own support, and we sacrificed for each other all the time.
So, I'm looking at your resume here, man. It is you're going to have a 2-page resume soon, and you're not even 30 years old yet. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Thanks to choreographers like Chuck Maldonado, Rosario McCoy, Jamaica Craft, Jamal Sims. Those are big-time choreographers that gave me the opportunity, and I just love them for that.
And we also want to thank your agent, Block. Tell everybody, because I know this is one of the big stumbling, pieces for people getting into the business. How do you actually go out and how did the agent, process work for you? Did they approach you, or did you?
You know what? It happens different for everybody. For
exactly.
Me,
yep.
I was blessed with the opportunity from America's Best Dance Crew to be walked into Block by Chuck Maldonado himself.
Wow.
But a lot of dancers, they have to build their name up. They have to go to a lot of different classes and be seen, and then they have auditions for agencies. They have to hustle. God was able to put me in a place to to be on that platform on America's Best Dance Crew and be walked into an agency that accepted me. So I love them for that.
And as you know, someone gave back to Chuck. So Lisa, Left Eye Lopez from TLC gave back to Chuck, and Chuck has given back to everybody. So that's how it works. A lot of people don't realize that, but that's how it works. Friends helping friends.
Definitely.
So tell me, you were just on tour with the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato. Is there any secrets we need to know about the Jonas Brothers?
No secrets. The only secret is those guys are amazing, man. I had a great time with those guys. I played softball with Nick. Nick at third base. I'm out in the field, snagging flies all the time. And it was the best experience of my life. We toured the U.S. and went to South America. Demi Lovato, sweet girl, that's my home girl. Everybody. I mean, it was an amazing experience.
Now, you know what? A lot of people don't know you're a movie director. You've got a short film out. Is that correct?
Yes. My short film is entitled Documented. It's a short film that myself and my boy David King Orr put together. You know what I'm saying? He wrote it, and he put his genius behind it, and we had a lot of people work with it. Irish Angelica of Nadal PR, she really pushed that film for us, and we had a lot of great actors. Giovanni Watson, that's Cornbread, like I like to call him, and Danielle Hawkins. We had a lot of people.
Oh, the girl, yeah, I actually just popped in this morning. I saw it. It was really, you're pretty intense, man. It's, you're getting intense in there.
Yeah, man. I've been working on my acting. I'm a dancer, but yes, I want to step into the acting realm. And under the tutelage of Choice Skinner, his amazing acting coach, I'm just getting better and better and better. And the name of the game for me is be diverse and be ready. And just see it through. When you have a plan, you got to see it through all the way to the end. And
of course, your film was nominated for the Shorty Awards.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Everybody get online and vote for that.
Yep. I don't know. I just can't say enough. Like, I'm a singer as well. Like, I do my music thing, bottom of the map entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We're working with producers who are just amazing. Stro, Ani G, our music manager, she's amazing. And the thanks, I can't end the thanks. The artists that gave me a chance, like Tony Braxton, TLC, Mindless Behavior, Rashawn Fagan, Sierra, of all the people, they just gave me the opportunity to really, step out there and show who I am and what I have.
Is there anything that you haven't done that you'd like to do?
Wow, that's actually starring in a feature film.
Okay,
that's one of the things I know. I know I have some steps before that, but that's on my list, and I'm going to cross that out next year. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Now, what's coming up for you? You've got a movie, right?
Oh, yeah, Step Up 4.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Jamal Sims, Don Draco Johnson, Chuck Maldonado, Luan, those choreographers, amazing. Directed by Scott Spear, Chris Scott. It's filmed down in Miami, and it's going to be hot. That's all I can say, Miami. Like, you think Miami Beach, you think of that. Step Up 4 is coming out next year. It's going to be amazing.
I'm getting sweaty hot just thinking about Miami. What a good mood to put me in, man, on a rainy day in L.A.
Right. And also, one thing that I got coming up that I'm really proud of, I directed a submission commercial for the Doritos Crash the Super Bowl. So if you go to Doritos website, go on to Crash the Super Bowl, and you look up Doritos GPS, check out my commercial. I'm hoping we win. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears behind it, and we're really proud of the product.
Yeah, we want to get you in it. Give them the website again for that.
If you go to www.doritos.com, and on the website, they'll have a button for Crash the Super Bowl, and you can go straight there. You search Doritos GPS.
Awesome.
Guarantee it's going to make you laugh.
Awesome, Tallie, so much. Next time you come on, we got to play your song. I got to that this morning. It was kind of late to get it in, but we'll definitely get your song on next time.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Okay.
DJ Charley Sharp, you know what I'm saying? You're the man, so I'm going to be talking to you more often.
Awesome. You call in any time. And, okay, we're going to, we put everybody on the spot because we make them do a drop, live. This is the live show, only live show on radio, I think, in L.A., so everybody else is like, I always call it iPod radio, but we're straight up live, so you hear what you hear. So I'm going to put you straight up on the spot now, so do a drop for me. You know what it is. You were listening on Friday, so I think you know what to say.
Hold on, run it by me one time, just to make sure.
Okay, so I want you to say hi. It's hi, this is Tallie from ABDC and Step Up 4, and you're listening to DJ Charley Sharp live in the mix on Kbeach.
All right, here we go. Hey, yo, what's up? It's Tallie B from America's Best Dance Crew, Strikers All-Stars, Step Up 4, Miami. We about to do it real big with DJ Charley Sharp on Kbeach Radio. Check it out.
Oh, thank you so much, Tallie. Have a super day.
All right, you too, man.
Thanks, man.